What's your life purpose and what is it that you do? How do you help people? Well, the exercise I'm going to take you through today isn't mine. It is from a wonderful short TED talk by someone called Adam Leipzig. So go to YouTube and check that out. Essentially, that's what I'm going to go through here, but also to help you change that into your book title, for example. It can help you around your book title. So, I'm Christine Robinson from Passion, Publish, Profit. Okay, so I'm going to ask you 5 questions, and these are the same 5 questions that Adam asks on his TED Talk. So the first one is very simple, and you can answer this really, really quickly. Who are you? Who are you? Call it out. Well, I am Christine Robinson. Easy. That's your name. So if you think back to school, I'm trying to always relate things back to school being a teacher, and whenever you're writing something, you're setting up the orientation. So whether you're writing a narrative, for example, which obviously is one of children's favourites to write, which is the storytelling. So it's who, what, where, why, when, how. It's all of those questions. So we're going to ask 5 of those questions, the W and the how has got the H, but it's got the W at the end. So the W questions. So the first one, who are you? The next one is, what do you love to do? So what is it that you are really passionate about? What is it that you really love to do, that you're really skilled in, and that you can do better than most other people out there? So what is it that you love to do? I love to teach, and I love to, I'm a big vision person. I love to see the big picture for people and for you and your business. When I'm talking to people individually, my mind just goes with all of this information. And the hardest thing for me to do is to hold it back and not overwhelm people, because people do, the people I talk to you don't realize how much you have. You have so much in you already. You are enough, you have enough, you know enough to create a huge business out of it. And I have to keep pulling the reins back on myself when I'm talking to people. So what do you love to do? I love to teach, and I love to teach people how to create a huge business from what their skills and knowledge is. So what do you love to do? Call that out, one word. I love to teach, one word. Okay, now the next one is, who do you do it for? Okay, so who are you? What do you love to do, and who do you do it for? Okay, so coaches, consultants, speakers, entrepreneurs, okay? Visionary leaders are people that I really love to work for or work with. People who really have a great message, a great vision, and who just need to know how to amplify it, how to get it out there into the world. So who do you do it for? The next one is, what do they want or need? Okay, so what problem do they have? What keeps them awake at night? What problem do they have, or what is it that they want? What goals do they have? So they're here at point A and they want to get to point B. What is that point B? Okay, so it could be problems and frustrations on the negative side, to the positive side, which is their goals and aspirations. So what is it they want or need? Or if if it's a health issue, it might even be a problem that they don't even know they have yet, but you know they have it. Okay, so they may have a problem, for example, with their knees, but the big problem that they have with their knees is the fact that they're carrying too much weight. Maybe they need to do something around that will help them with the knees. Or they may have a problem with their knees that's giving them a sore back because they're not walking correctly. Okay, I'm not in the medical field, so don't take me on any of that. It's just things that I pick up, obviously. So what is it that they want or need? Okay, and then the last question, so we've got who, what, who, and then what again, and then how. How do they change as a result of being with you, working with you, reading your book, whatever it might be? So what is it that you do that helps them to create a result? So what's the transformation here? Okay, what's the transformation? Now then, once you've answered those, if you notice, I've got the first two in purple because they're about you. And in business, and not only in business, but in marketing, in any content creation, this is where a lot of people that I come across go wrong. Most of it is about them. And if you look here, there's only two parts that are about you. No one cares about how much you know until they know how much you care. You've heard that saying before. The three last questions is about them. It's about who you're there, who you're here to serve, and who you want to help. So it's all mostly about them. It's outward looking rather than inward looking. And this is one of the, someone gave me this tip when I first started doing some videos. I would be, I couldn't just talk like this. I'd have to have every word written out. I'd have to have it scripted, and I would stop, start instead of just letting it flow. And it was because I was inward looking, I was egoic, I was in my, I was too much about me instead of about my message and how I can really help people. So think about your message and how you can really help people. Okay, so we've got those three things. Who do you do it for? What do they want and need? And how do they change as a result? So you can say who you are, what it is you do, or who you help, how you help them, what their outcomes are. On the next video, I'm going to show you how to put that into an elevator pitch. When you're out networking or you're online and you meet people and people say, what do you do? This is your elevator pitch. Most people say, for example, I could say, I teach people how to write books. Okay, over and done with. Unless they're interested in writing books, that's the end of the conversation. I can, there's lots of other things that I do. That's just one very small part. And so in the next video, we're going to show you how to structure all of this so that then you can create your elevator pitch and you can have people intrigued and asking more questions. Because the one thing is, if they don't need you, they do know someone who does. Okay, take care for now. Subscribe to my video channel. Go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/like Christine, and I will see you on the next video.